Recording now. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Animation Combination for another episode of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire Animation Edition, Season 5. We are on our 10th episode of this season, the 10th contestant of our 10 episodes. And if it's up to him, if he gets the million-point question correct, he wins the game, and we won't have round 2. If he doesn't, then we will have round 2, and our top 5 will come back for second round. Today we have with us our returning contestant and also someone who was the expert last season, Mr. Eli Sanza. How are you?
I'm good, Mark. Thank you for having me.
Thanks for coming back. And for people who aren't familiar with you, introduce yourself.
Yeah, my name is Eli Sanza, and I have two main places on the internet, Twitter and WordPress. And Twitter is where I talk about like entertainment news. WordPress is where I talk about like the history of entertainment, but I would prefer people go to my Twitter page first, because Twitter is where I am most active, and that's where I provide the links to everywhere else I'm on the internet. So my Twitter feed is the first place to go, and that's at eJunkie2014.
Nice, and I'll make sure to put links to that below. And you are quite the entertainment junkie, and last season you were the expert. How was that experience compared to being a contestant? Which do you like better, being the expert or the contestant?
A lot less stressful. that was the biggest difference. It was like way better being the expert than a contestant.
True. There's no stress in getting something wrong or anything like that.
Yeah, unless I get it wrong when I'm helping someone else. Yeah.
Well, we're glad to have you back as a contestant. And for all you people who are watching or are new to this is a 12-question multiple-choice game show I've made about anything even remotely related to the field of animation. As long as Eli keeps getting questions right, he goes higher up the ladder. Once he gets one wrong, that's the end of the game, and he leaves with the last number of points from his last safe haven. He has 3 lifelines to help him with 50-50, get rid of 2 wrong answers. A phone a friend if he chooses, can call someone for help, or an Ask the Expert. This season, our expert is German animation lover and blogger Swanpride. I've asked her all these questions previously, and Eli can see how she answered and decide if he wants to go with that or not. And for this season, new for this season, if Eli gets to the 32,000 mark, which is the second benchmark, he will have a 4th lifeline, which is switch the question. He can swap the question for another one worth the same amount of points. All right, Eli, are you ready to play Millionaire?
I'm ready. Let's do this.
Let's do this. You look ready and able, so and willing. Yeah. Okay. Can you see the Millionaire screen?
Yes, I can see it.
Awesome. So this is your lateral points. Remember, the yellow ones are your benchmarks. Once you get to those, you can't lose them no matter what.
All right.
And here's expert Swanpride. Again, pay attention to what she says. Hi, I'm Swanpride, Disney loving blogger. I'm kind of an expert in history of movie animation. If you ask about high quality animated movies that maybe between 1910 and 2000, I'll at least know something about it. Voice actors are weakness of mine, though. There's only 50% I'll be able to answer questions about them. Better ask me anything about animated TV shows either, unless they aired in the late 80s and 90s. What I can offer instead is the sound basic knowledge about foreign animated movies like the World of Studio Trip and other famous places in Japan, or the efforts of European production companies to keep traditional animation alive. So basically, she's good with animated movies and stuff, but voice actors and TV are her weakness, so keep that in mind.
Yeah, okay, that will come in handy because I'm not that much of an expert on foreign film.
Okay, great. So she might help you with that, if any show up.
Yeah, hopefully.
And everybody check out her blogs, Honoring the Heroines. It's a fictional heroine-based blog at swanpride.wordpress.com, and Movies and Lyrics, which is like a Disney music and lyrics analysis blog at swanpride3.wordpress.com. Ooh, I'm excited. Eli, shall we start?
Yes, I'm excited too.
Okay, 100 points, Eli. Who was the villain in the 1933 animated Disney short Three Little Pigs, based on the fable of the same name, wherein said villain wants to blow down the pigs' houses? Is it A, the big bad monkey, B, the big bad whale, C, the big bad wolf, or D, the big bad ant?
As a Disney fan, I am pretty confident that the answer here is C, big bad wolf, and that's my final answer.
It would be kind of weird if it was the big bad ant. I mean, I feel the pigs would just step on it. Your answer is correct. Good job.
Oh, thank God.
I quite like this short, Big Bad Wolf. I remember watching it a lot when I was younger.
Yeah, I saw it a few times when I was younger too. It's a little bit more interesting to me as a historically significant film
Yeah.
than an entertainment film. It's like,
Oh, okay.
yeah, because the whole thing about how it was like the song became popular, the Who's Afraid of the Big Bad Wolf,
Yeah, yeah,
because of it cured people up during the Great Depression.
yeah, yeah. So it's a good thing. And then they made like sequels to this as well. To this,
Yeah,
sure.
which by the way, Walt Disney didn't want to do. He was pressured into doing that.
Mm.
Yeah.
So if that's good or bad, that's the audience, you decide. Okay, Eli, 1,000 points. Let's go. The titular princess in the 2016 animated Disney canon film Moana is of what ethnicity? Is it A, Russian, B, Egyptian, C, Norwegian, or D, Polynesian? After mine, if you get this wrong, you leave with nothing. I don't think that'll happen,
Okay, I am also confident in this one. I am going to say the answer is D, Polynesian. Final answer.
Well, you were confident both times. Is this time correct as well? Your answer is correct. Good job. Congratulations, Eli. You have 1,000 points. No matter what you do today, you will have that. For me, Moana is my favorite of this Disney revival era of animated Disney films. I like this the best.
I like it too. It's really an amazing film, and especially I love the soundtrack. The soundtrack was really good. It was like I thought it was like the best soundtrack since the movies of the '90s.
Yeah, it was very Disney Renaissance-esque in that thing.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
I
liked it a lot as well.
mm-hmm.
All right, Eli, you're doing fine. 2,000 points. Let's go. The 1982 animated Disney short film Vincent, a story about a young boy obsessed with Vincent Price, was directed by which animator who would later go on to become a famous film director of films like Edward Scissorhands and Big Fish? Say A, Ron Howard, B, Robert Zemeckis, C, Steven Spielberg, or D, Tim Burton?
The answer is D, Tim Burton. Final answer.
You're just rolling along through these questions. Your answer is correct. Good job. Have you seen this short before, Vincent?
Yeah, it was pretty cool. It was like seeing like Tim Burton's early short work. Like, and
Yeah.
this is something that he made while he was like not very happy doing like Disney animation on stuff like The Fox and the Hound. He did this because this was more his style.
Yeah. I haven't seen it in years, but I remember the creepiness factor of it, and it's like it's very. You can see where he gets like his Edward Scissorhands and his overall dark influence from, I should say.
Yeah, it was a very un-Disney like Disney film.
And then he's directing Dumbo next year, so we'll see how that's gonna go.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna wait to see that one before I make any judgments because like I can't imagine it being good. Like because Dumbo and Tim Burton is such a weird combination, but I've been surprised.
I feel the only reason they did that is because they want him to do the pink elephants on parade sequence. I think that's pretty much it.
I'm looking forward to that. Pink Elephants on Parade, by the way, is like my favorite sequence in any Disney film. So yeah, it's really imaginative and hilarious. So like if they can do a good job with that, I'd love to see it.
Nice. Well, we gotta wait till next year and we'll see what that's like. Okay, Eli, you're doing fine. 5,000 points. Let's go. As of 2018, what is the most recent animated Don Bluth film to be released? A, Thumbelina, B, An American Tail, C, Rockadoodle, or D, Titan AE?
Okay, the most recent Don Bluth
basically
film.
It was the last animated film Don Bluth made, pretty much.
Okay, well, I am 100% sure of this one. It is Titan AE, and that's my final answer.
You said you're 100% sure. Well, your answer is wrong. Okay, no, it's correct. Good job. This was the last Don Bluth film I had.
Thank God.
This was the last Don Bluth film I had left to watch, and I watched it, I want to say last year, maybe. And it was. I'm not a Don Bluth fan, so I didn't like it, but I mean, I didn't hate it either. So
You know what? Titan AE, like there are very few like animated sci-fi films that I actually like, and even though I love animation and science fiction, like the combination doesn't really work that well often. Like,
which is surprising.
Like
you think it'd work better.
Yeah, totally. And Titan AE was one of those movies that I kind of liked as a kid, a little bit more than I do now. Like now I watch it and I just all the mediocrity just shines through brighter. Like I'm not a big fan.
All the mediocrity shines through brighter. I think I found the title for this episode.
Oh, you please use that. That's amazing.
All right, I'll try to remember. Okay, Eli, 10,000. Let's go. In some adaptations of the comic strip Popeye, such as the animated TV series Popeye the Sailor from 1962, the name of the antagonist, Bluto, is changed to what due to a misunderstanding regarding copyright laws? A. Bruce, B. Brutus, C. Bryce, or D. Brooks?
Okay, well, I actually remember learning about this one because I have the DVD set of the Popeye cartoon.
Oh, well, that's fortunate.
Yeah. And they mentioned this in the bonus features. I'm pretty sure, and I'm going to go with this as my final answer. It is B, Brutus.
Well, hey, you have the disc set. You watched the behind the features. Do you remember this correctly? Your answer is correct. Congratulations. The Popeye cartoons I grew up with were like these were ones where he was known as Brutus. So later on, when I started to look at the old Popeye comics and stuff, I heard they kept referring to him as Bluto. I was like confused, like who's Bluto? Isn't his name Brutus? I didn't realize actually until I did this question. Until now, I didn't realize what the history was. I thought that maybe there were two different characters, but no, they're pretty much the same character. It's just copyright thing, misunderstanding.
Yeah, it was. It's like it's some inconsistencies. It was very confusing. Yeah, but he's primarily known as Bluto. That was what I knew him as when I was a kid.
Okay, so we had different upbringings. I knew him as Brutus mostly.
Yeah, totally.
Okay, Eli, you're 2 away from the next benchmark, and you haven't used a single lifeline yet. So keep that in mind if you ever need to use it. 20,000. Let's go. What is the name of the strange forest in which the protagonists get lost in the 2014 animated miniseries Over the Garden Wall? Is it A, the nameless, B, the unknown, C, the unfamiliar, or D, the hidden?
Okay, this is...
Have I stumped you finally?
This is the one that stumped me. Okay, let me think. I watched this show. I remember...
Take your time.
Yeah. I watched this series. I think I know what it is, but I'm not sure.
What are you leaning towards?
I'm leaning towards A, the nameless.
All right.
And...
But keep in mind, you could ask the expert if you'd like. Or do a 50-50.
Let's see, I'm trying to think. Expert or 50-50. I'm trying to think which one.
Or call a friend. I don't know if you have a friend on hold.
Nope. No friends on hold. Let's see. Let's see. I think I'm going to go ahead and use the 50-50 because if the nameless remains there after 50-50, I'm pretty confident that that's what it's going to be.
All right, so you want to use 50-50?
Yeah. All
right, Eli, we're getting rid of 2 wrong answers for you here. And the nameless is actually still there, so the nameless and the unknown.
Okay.
How confident are you now of the nameless?
Now I'm like 75%.
All right. You remember, you
Yeah.
could use 2 lifelines if you want. You could use Ask the Expert again if you'd like.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to take a risk here. I'm
Oh,
going to.
risky.
Yeah. Yeah. Even though I might end up with 1,000 points, I'm going to say the nameless final answer.
Well, you weren't too sure, but you were leaning towards the nameless. You went to the 50-50. Nameless was still there. You went with it. You took a risk. Eli, if you get this right, congratulations. We keep going. If you get it wrong, sorry, that's into the game, but you leave with 1,000. Eli Sanza, your answer is wrong. Oh,
Darn
I'm so sorry. Eli.
Darn it.
Oh, I'm so sorry. It was actually the unknown. That was the name of the forest. They actually had, I think, Into the Unknown was the title of one of the episodes as well.
Dang it. I'm so angry about
Oh, Eli. You're doing so well too. But,
yeah, I had 2 lifelines left.
yeah, and if you got to the 32,000, you get the third one, the 4th lifeline. But,
yeah.
anyway, Eli, but I'm actually happy that you took a risk, though. It makes the game more interesting. Sadly, it didn't pay off for you, but
Yeah. I don't know where the nameless came from, but that just seemed like the kind of thing that it would be. Like, I don't know. Like, my mind's playing tricks on me, I guess.
I just threw in a good red herring, I guess.
Yeah, you totally did. Good.
Well,
Good on you.
look at it this way, and every time you think of Over the Garden Wall, you never forget that name, the unknown.
Yeah, it's seared in my mind now. It's like the unknown. Yeah.
All right. Well, Eli, sadly, you didn't get to the million, so that means everyone else, we will have a round 2 with our top 5 contestants coming back for the second round, and keep watching the next 5 weeks. Eli, I had a great time with this. Before we go, is there anything else you want to say, or how can people find you online?
Yeah. The main way I want people to find me is at eJunkie2014 on Twitter, because that's, like I said, that's where I provide links to everywhere else I am on the internet, and there and read my blog. It would really cheer me up from this loss that just happened a few minutes ago. So yeah, I would really appreciate that.
Nice. So everybody check out his blog and his Twitter thing. I'll put a link to that below. And until then, keep watching for the next 5 episodes. So take care. Bye.